lap for Reed Edwards, 121.55.
Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm DDF Racer and today we're going to go back, listen to that glorious sound, we're going to go back and race some Formula 1 1996 cars with SROL, Simracing Online. SimRaceOnline, sorry, not SimRacing, SimRaceOnline. Sorry, Oscar. Yeah, today we're going to be racing at Barcelona in I believe it's a 42 lap race. Let me just check that detail. Yes, 42 laps, so about an hour. Now, we are in the middle of the qualifying session at the moment, and we have 25 minutes of the qualifying session remaining, after which there is a 15-minute warm-up session, and then we go into the race. So in about 40 minutes time, we're going to be going racing here. Now, because this is legit, authentic...
Leader's just done it, 121.18.
Oh, that's fast. Because this is a legit... authentic championship, we're playing it by the rules. We only get 12 laps in qualifying, so I know it's only a half-hour session, it should be an hour, but 12 laps, so that's it. So we're going to split that up into 3 runs of 4 laps. Welcome, Mr. Costa. Welcome to the stream. Captain Flatspot. Hope you're enjoying your beer. Mooney GT. James Story. Jason Simmons. Tuzkinity. I had to think about that pronunciation for a second. Then welcome to the stream, guys, and anyone else who is lurking in chat. My wheel is a Logitech G29. Same for the pedals. Logitech G29. Only the finest of peasant sim racing gear on this channel, guys. Yep. So we should probably go out and do some laps. Now, I've done some practice, and I'm about a second to a second and a half off the pace. It was kind of hard to see where Jimmy's pace is. Oh, did I not mention Jimmy Broadbent actually showed up today? So we're going to be racing against Jimmy Broadbent, guys. Hello, dude. Hello. Yeah. It's hard to see where Jimmy was in the practice session because he didn't set many clean laps. I think he set 3 clean laps, and he was over a second slower than us, but that wasn't representative. I can see he has already gone out and done a lap in practice of a 122.2. So he's on quali fuel, he's going for it. Our best lap was a 121.7, which would currently put us in 3rd, but that's because only 6 people have set a time so far. Okay, so let me switch it over to Automobilista mode, and then let's go and do some laps. And apologies for the big washed out white camera. I'm having a few problems with my Logitech C920 webcam at the moment. It doesn't like to save settings. It's probably functioning as well as I am, considering it is currently 4:10 in the morning. Obviously, I'm based in Brisbane, Australia. I'm still waking up. I've had my coffee. No beer for me at this hour, although I'm sure many of you are enjoying a nice beer back home. Stay hydrated. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, wherever you are, whatever time it is, whether you're having a beer or coffee, whether you are in the middle of the night like I am. I hope you're having a good time. If you do enjoy the stream and the race today and the qualifying and the practice and everything that you see, then don't forget to leave the stream a like. Say hi in chat. I'll be doing my best to read the messages, but I'll probably save it just on the main straight, because I don't want to get distracted by chat in the middle of the race. There's a whopping big straight here, so there's that. Anyway, let's go and do some laps, guys. This is what you came here to see, so that's what I'm going to do. We are going to do an out lap, 2 flyers, and an in lap, because I want to practice my pit entry. Let's do it! Oh, I love these cars. I love these cars so much. Jimmy Broadbent left the game. I love these cars and I hate them at the same time.
Fastest lap for Hardwick.
Hey, Aiden. How you doing, mate?
It exit's clear. Okay,
do a practice start.
12 laps to get the job done, mate.
I found it's much better
Cold. Take it
to
in. Cold tyres all round.
not have the pit limiter on when you do practice start.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
It's the hold the brake.
The guy behind has just done it. 122.24.
Let that guy go past. I can see him on the track map. Mr. Wallace in the Minardi. Don't want to hold anyone up. We've got a nice clear stretch behind us on the track now. So let's get some heat in those brakes and tyres. Obviously, this circuit is a little bit easier than some of the other ones we've raced at so far this season, being in so much that there aren't really any slow corners here. Well, there are slow corners, but not slow enough that the downforce bleeds off. I am indeed using Crew Chief, mate. My eyes and ears on the track, because Lord knows I cannot take my eyes off the track to look at overlays and information and chat all over the place.
Fastest lap for Parkin. 120.94.
Jeez, that's fast. Obviously, you guys can see the positions in the top right-hand side of the screen. I will be leaving the leaderboard on for the entire race.
Green flag sector 1.
And you will notice that the hairpin though was not as tight as normal, and we've got 2 flat-out right-handers. We are using the old, historically accurate version of Barcelona, which is amazing. Alright, let's start our lap, guys. I'm going to go quiet and give it maximum concentration. I've got plenty of time to chat in between laps here. Let's nail it. Let's nail a good lap.
Yellow flag sector 1.
Nails it by missing the apex completely. Short shifting to help with the wheel spin and the torque.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. That's 20 minutes to go.
Whoa. Maybe the track temperature increased in between practice and quali because I've got no grip. Missing every single apex imaginable.
It's a new fastest lap for parking, 120.79.
Like I said, it is 4:15 in the morning here. But practice went alright before this.
You're a second off the pace.
Just a bit rusty, I think.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Second lap will be better for sure.
Looks like P2's off. Sector 1 is clear.
Alright, let's try again. That was a horrible lap.
You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. That last lap was at 22.80.
That flashing yellow light means low fuel, mate. That's my fuel light. Because even a Jordan F1 1996 car comes with a fuel light.
P13. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace.
That's better. Ooh! Ooh!
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Your tyre temperatures are okay.
Yeah, this lap's a write-off.
Brake temperatures look
I'm
good.
going to save an extra lap and do a super long stint at the end of the session. That's no good, that. Jeez. I'm struggling with this car at the moment, guys. I was alright in practice, but now it's a little bit twitchy than I remember. So I'm going to practice my pit entry, get used to the entry lines, probably go through a little bit faster.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Pit speed of 60.
What's your speed?
Alrighty, well that was interesting. So we have 17 minutes in the session left. Got Joe coming out the pits ahead of us there. Joe's pretty fast. Struggling to keep up with him so far. 7 seconds for a pit stop today. Okay, well that wasn't my best first effort. So that is where the positions currently stand. Where's Jimmer gone? Has Jimmer not come back? Jimmy Broadbent left the game and has not returned. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't feel confident in these cars, who knows. Okay, so think about it. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flying laps remaining, then that is about a minute and a half, 6 minutes. We got 16 minutes. No, it's about 7.5 minutes without laps. I think I want to go out for another run. Let's go for another run, guys. Yeah, this layout is pretty good, James. This layout is very good. It's got much more flow to it, although the overtaking into the hairpin is a little bit more difficult. Let's do another run. Maybe Jim has gone to set his stream up if he is streaming this. Who knows?
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Mr. Coin on his way.
Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Yeah, hope you're having a good time, guys. Hope you're looking after yourselves. If this is your first time here, then welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, obviously. If you're a regular, welcome back.
The guy ahead's last lap time is 1:21.3.
Oh, he's had an issue. What's happened? What's happened to Jimmer? I've been looking forward to going in a race with him ever since the season started, because he did the pre-season test in Jerez, which I missed. I was only invited after the pre-season test. And obviously he raced in Melbourne, which I couldn't make because I double booked myself with some commentary for Race Room. And obviously he didn't show up at Interlagos or Imola, and now he briefly showed up today, but he's gone again. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream, mate. Yep, you are on time. Qualifying. 15 minutes remaining. And I'm just on an out lap here. Getting myself all geared up to go. Currently in 13th out of 15 runners. We should have 16, but Jimmy Broadbent dropped out for some reason. My pace in practice put me in 7th, but I don't think I'll qualify quite that high.
That's 15 minutes.
Anyway, maximum concentration, here we go. Quali attempt number 2. Okay, you can rejoin in the middle of quali. You can join in.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's just not recommended to because you cause a lag for other people. Maybe Jimmy can come watch my stream instead if he doesn't make it back in again. Oh, there he is. See, and we got a little bit of a lag that pushed us wide then. Oh, we get 2 laps on this run though. We need to find a second. Oh, over a second actually. To get back to the heights that we were in practice.
Brake temperatures are looking good.
I'm under no illusion that I am nowhere near fast in this league.
Tyre temperatures are fine.
I'll be happy to survive. I'll be happy to finish the race though. That's my aim, is to finish the race, not DNF. If we can get anything higher than last place, it's bonus.
Sector 1 is clear.
That last turn is sketchy AF.
E14, that's your quickest.
Hey, Sticky.
10th off in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off
There's
the
Jimmer.
pace. Sector 3 is 0.1 off the pace. That lap was out on 22.62. Sector 3 is clear.
Looked like Jimmer was driving the safety car then. Come on, turn.
2 tenths off the pace in sector 1.
A lot of understeer today. Wowza. I know we can go 7 tenths faster than this at least.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
We got enough fuel for another lap?
Green flag sector 1. That's your quickest lap in this session.
We'll do it.
Off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is
Feeling it.
0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. That lap time was 1:22.32.
This is why we abandoned the run before, so we could give ourselves this luxury of an extra lap at some point during one of our stints. And I'm feeling it right now, so I'm going to go with it. One tenth off Jimmer, but he will go faster. Of that, I can pretty much guarantee you. Nah, horrible, horrible corner.
Yellow flag. Watch out. 2 litres left. Green flag sector 2. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Abandon lap. Practice pit entry.
On your left side's clear. Alright Dan, we need to watch these track limits.
Okay, that wasn't the best second lap.
Speed limit.
Don't bin it today, I won't want to be voting on a yes today. Well, Chris, you can vote on whatever you want, mate, it's just whether you're right or not, that's the thing. Alright, exit to monitor. We still have our mega run left. So when we go out for our final run in the qualifying session, we will have 3 flying laps. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. Sean Smith, good to see you again, mate. Great to see you back.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Hey, don't worry, Sticky, about not being able to make it, mate. I would love to have you here in the 40. I think you do well today. But real life takes priority, mate. If you're back on the scene as a chef, that's great news. Lucas, welcome to the stream. Lucas voted yes. Excellent. Just to remind people, if you're new here, what this whole voting thing is, you can actually vote on whether you think I'm going to bin it in the race or not. Whether you think I'm going to basically throw the car away, crash into someone else, do something to basically ruin my race big time. And you can do that by typing into the live chat right now, !vote yes if you think I'm going to bin it. If you don't think I'm going to bin it, if you think I'm going to hold on in one piece, type into the chat, !vote no. Obviously James Early is here watching the stream. He is taking part in this race as well. He is currently in 10th position, 7/10 of a second faster than us. He thinks I'm going to bin it, and I'm sure he wants us to bin it, because then that would mean some more positions for him. But at this rate, I would have to be ahead of him to benefit. I'm not ahead of him. Currently second to last. And I know I can get a 1:21.7, which would put us in 11th position. So let's go out and do that, guys. Let's go out and do that. Shall we? There's a lot of people heading out on track right now by the looks of things. Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Well, good evening, good afternoon to you. I'm not quite sure what time it is where you are, mate, but it's definitely morning here. It's 4:25 AM. Yay! Alright, let's go and do a lap. Or maybe not. There's heaps of people on track right now. Holy moly, look at that track map in the bottom of the screen. That doesn't count as a lap because I didn't start the engine. I'm not going to go around. Actually, I'll keep it on that view, and I can see when the track is going to be free. Because right now, obviously, my car is not started, my tyres are getting colder. There goes my teammate Lars Brugman in the Jordan. He is an alien. He's a ridiculous alien. We're currently 1.5 seconds off the pace. We could, yeah, with a good lap, we could get ourselves top 10, maybe? Ah, Captain with the vote. Captain with the no vote. So we currently have a 40-60 split in favour of no. 60%, obviously, 60% thinking I'm not going to bin it. So the majority think I'm going to hold on to it in one piece today, which is more optimism than I've got. Yeah, as long as I don't leave the pit lane, it shouldn't count as a lap. Grab some draft for a few tenths. That would be... That wouldn't be bad, would it? That wouldn't be bad at all. But then that would mean traffic. Because if you grab a draft, it's only going to benefit you down the main straight, and then you're going to be stuck behind him for the rest of the lap in the dirty air. Draft could be good in the race. Okay. Captain Flatspot, thank you very much. Sticky, thank you very much, mate. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the donations. My alerts haven't come up on the screen yet to notify me of that. Is that running a little bit slow? Is Streamlabs goofing out on me, maybe? I think Streamlabs may be goofing out on me because it's not updating votes as well. Let me try something very quickly. This will be the test to see if Streamlabs wants to work. It should make a witty comment about John Miller. Alright. I think Streamlabs may have broken a little bit. It is not notifying me of donations or subscribers, which is slightly annoying. There's a problem with... Anyway, that's not our focus right now. We've got 5 minutes left in the session, so let's exit to monitor. No, Streamlabs is working. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We got 5 minutes left in the session to set 3 flying laps. Sounds good, Sticky? Sign me up, brother.
Exit's clear. Push. Brakes are cold. Be careful. Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
So I'm going to really focus now. These are my last laps of the qualifying session, and then we have a 15-minute warm-up after this. So let's see if we can get ourselves any higher up the grid. I know I've got the pace for it, that's for sure. Just need to concentrate. Let's see what we can do.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Should just have enough time. But yeah, thank you very much, Captain Flatspot. Thank you very much, Sticky. Really appreciate that, guys. That will pay for definitely a coffee, definitely breakfast after the stream, which I'm going to need because by the time this race finishes, it'll be 6 AM. Shouldn't even be up at 6 AM normally. All right, I'm going quiet for a couple of laps, guys. This is maximum. This is maximum now.
Sector 1 is yellow. We can see Giampa has gone off. Green flag sector 1, P15.
I'll check that message in a bit. But thank you very much for the subscribe, whoever that was. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm maximum concentration.
Your tyre temps are looking good. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
Ciao, Tommy. Thank you very much. Good to have you.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag sector 3.
That's better that time. It's not too much faster though.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Got another 2 laps. That's not faster. Where's my pace gone? I can do a 1:21.7. Alright.
You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
Jim has got half a second.
In sector 1. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Hey, Norman.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, one more lap to do it. One more lap, here we go. Shocking pace so far.
Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.15 off the pace.
What's changed? I just can't get anywhere near my previous lap time. That's a bit better. It's not going to get us any more positions. Holy moly.
That's your fastest lap today. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.15.
Not last.
Sector 1 is 0.15.
I know I can go at least
the end of the session.
At least half a second faster than that. What happened? Where's that pace gone? That's really confusing. No, it's definitely got my setup. It's definitely got my setup. I'm going to load it again just to make sure. Yeah, I don't get that, guys. I mean, if we did do a 1 minute 21.7, it only would have put us in 13th, but it would have been ahead of Jimmer. Hello, Kenny Ellop, how are you, mate? Hello, Bonnie lad, hello, sir. Norman. I think I already said hi, Norman, but hello again, Norman. Good to see you. Yeah, that's odd. That is odd. I felt like I was driving okay. Just half a second. It's gone. Anyway, we're starting the race in 15th out of 16th place. At least we're not going to get punted from behind. Oh, okay. And now we go into the warm-up session. We have 15 minutes of warm-up. A little bit more of downforce. Thanks, Julian. There's a very long straight here, so more downforce is going to make us vulnerable on the straights. Yeah, I've been quite consistent in practice so far. I've been making too many big mistakes. Lots of little mistakes, you know, missing apexes and little wiggles, that kind of thing. Wojtek! Hello! I've still not learned how to pronounce your name. Welcome to the stream, Wojtek. Okay, so we're going into the warm-up. Yeah, I'm driving in 2D today, Captain Flatspot. There's obviously no VR support in Automobilista, so it is taking me a little bit of time to get used to driving in monitor mode, basically, because considering that everything I've driven for the past 4 years. Julian, thank you very much for the subscribe. Warm-up is live. Dan, Adam. It's got a lot more downforce here. It's a lot more downforce here, to be honest with you. When I say more downforce, the corners give you more downforce. Oh, it looks like Jimmy's having some problems with his Automobilista. Pleb view. Oh, it's taken a little bit of getting used to. 4 years of VR and switching back to a monitor, but I am doing a video that basically highlights the difference between racing in a monitor and racing in VR. The pace difference between it, I've gone all scientific, so that's going to be coming out very soon. I've been working on that for a few weeks now. Yeah, that'll be coming out on the channel soon. Looks like Jimmy's having some problems. His game has crashed again. Yeah. Oh no, his game crashed before, but he's just been told off by Oscar, the admin, for joining in quali. Anyway, we now have some race fuel on board, and we're going to go out and basically get used to the car again, do some practice starts. Going to do some practice starts, do some practice pit entries, get used to high fuel.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Your tyres are cold, watch out. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Best way to do it, I've found, is not to rev it. It's just to hold the brakes and keep the revs low. I've tried doing some practice starts with the clutch in, first gear, giving it a few revs to help get it off the line. Oh, Jimmer's getting a bit salty there. Drama! I haven't had a chance to try Race Sim at all yet, mate. I've been asleep for the past 6 and a bit hours. Still only 4:37 AM for me here in Brisbane.
It looks like Giampa has binned it. Sector 3 is yellow.
But I won't get a chance to try it out today either, because after this stream finishes I've got about 5 hours to edit the last of the DDF Racer YouTube channel Hot Lap Challenge Championship rounds, round 8, before I go and do my day job. So it's a busy day today, and obviously I'm working a full day tomorrow, so I don't have time to do anything then. So I might not get a chance to try it until the weekend. But I will be trying to get out because that Race Room update looks tasty. They've updated the Group 5 physics in Race Room.
Sector 3 is clear.
Which is interesting because Group 5 is the car that we've chosen for next week's Tuesday Thunder with OzNZ Simracing. We chose, thank you to Tobias if he's around in chat right now.
Yellow flag, Sector 3.
we've chosen the Corvette Greenwood at Monza. So the Group 5 physics should be pretty interesting for that. Woo, big wiggle.
Green flag sector 3.
It's slippy when you get offline here. Jeez. Those marbles, you can't really see them too well at the moment. But it's slippy. Ah, Wojtek. That's reassuring. Undrivable. It was pretty difficult before. If it's undrivable now, I dread to think what next week's Tuesday Thunder race is going to be like. There's James Early, Formula Peanut, doing a practice start.
It looks like Early has stacked it.
Ah, he's just come to a complete halt on the back straight, doing a practice start. That's what he's doing. I should be taking note and doing some on my own as well. I actually feel like I've got my starts down pat. I don't need to practice that. I should really practice
126.00.
my pit entries.
Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Pink P5's gone off. Green flag sector 3.
That final corner
There's a car rejoining.
is sketchy.
Sectors 1 and 3 are good. Sector 2 is...
Take a screenshot, guys. That's the only time you'll ever see me on top of the leaderboard in this league.
126. Yellow flag. Looks like P6 has gone off.
Just getting my eye in for the race, getting used to high fuel, and then I'll do some pit stops. I do prefer the car on high fuel.
It's quick.
I'm not particularly good at qualifying in this F196. I can't just get the
Just look good.
can't get the ultimate pace out of this car, but over a stint I feel I'm better. That's where my strength lies. Not that I'm particularly strong in this car.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Fastest lap for Broadbent, 123.20.
Jeez. See ya.
It's clear. Yellow flag sector 3. Sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, round it goes. Round it goes.
You're outside of track limits there.
Give Scott the position. Let's practice some draft down the straight. See how that handles it.
Green flag sector 3.
So what kind of top speed we're dealing with into the first corner with a slipstream.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Because that could be a very, very big part of this race.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah,
Right, so that's clear. We think that Broadbent has stacked it. Sector 2 is clear.
see if we can beat Jimmer's time. Too wide there.
One time was good.
Now, of course, I'm driving a Jordan and Scott Beresford ahead of us is driving a Williams, but all of the cars in this series have equal performance, so it's not like the Williams has got a pace advantage over the rest of the field. It's equal cars here, guys.
Likely sector 2.
So what you're seeing here is absolute driver skill, or lack of it.
Hardwick.
That doesn't count as binning it, Chris, at all. That vote only applies to the race, mate.
Sector 2 is 0.06 off the pace. Green flag sector 2.
If it applied to practice and quali, you guys would just vote no all the time. There we go, that's good.
The leader's just done it.
Oh yeah, Sticky, these cars are so hard to drive.
Next lap in the session. Sector 1 time's okay.
Hey James,
Sector 2. Sector 3 time's quick.
welcome back, sir.
Sector 1 is
Hope you're
yellow.
keeping well, Mr. Tumulty.
We think Nancy has binned it. Green flag sector 1.
We've got 7.5 minutes of practice left. And then we move on to the race
Front brakes.
with full formation and standing start. Just going for authenticity here, guys. Full immersion.
3 is yellow. Yellow flag sector 2.
Oh, that sausage curb will kill you. Alright, let's do a practice pit stop. This lap's over.
Green flag sector 3.
It just goes to show we can beat Jimmer on race pace by 0.2 of a second. Although I don't know if he was pushing there or not. But let's see. Let's see how this race pans out, hey?
Sector 1 is yellow. New fastest lap for parking on 22.90.
We can take pit entry in 4th. It washes out a bit and brake at the first line.
Push the track limits, please, Dan.
80k
Look out for the pit
race
speed limit.
speed limit as opposed to 60k. Okay, that's good to know. Seven seconds for fuel and tyres here, guys. Excuse me. Bit of a hiccup there. Oh, that last section is so much better. So much better.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brake temperature's okay.
I prefer the flow of the final sector, although I actually, controversially, prefer the hairpin on the new layout. It just seems much more of a
05.
definitive corner.
Sector 3 is clear.
Whoa, slippy, 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 cold tyres. 5 minutes left in practice here. I need to kill more speed on the entry there, because it keeps on pushing wide. I need to go in slower and come out faster, because I'm losing a few tenths there, I'd say. Yeah, Sticky. If people haven't seen it, I did upload an ACC video a few days ago when I went racing with the OzNZ Sim Racing boys at Zolder at night. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but the race didn't exactly go to plan, but it's probably the most I've laughed ever putting a video edit together. Those guys are something else. So if you fancy a good chuckle after the stream, I'd recommend going to go and have a watch of that, guys.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Oh, it's Slidey Boy. Slidey Boy.
It looks like Wallace has gone off.
Lewis McGlade has got a second over us there. Looks like he's a fast boy. Lewis is one of those people who can turn up half an hour before the event. Especially in these kind of cars, he's a single-seater master. He turns up and just is immediately on the pace. He's good. That's what you'd expect from the championship leader, though.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Okay, that's the end of the warm-up then.
The track temperature's rising.
Looks like we're running a little bit behind schedule.
Celsius.
So they are advancing to the race session. Here we go. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is a warm-up. That is qualifying. We're starting 15th out of 16th. The only way is forward,
That's the end of the session.
unless it goes horribly wrong. And which you can vote. Don't forget to vote, guys, if I'm going to bin it or not. Alright then, so yep, we have the right fuel, we have the right tyres, we have the right setup. Do we have the right mindset? We will find out. 42 laps of Barcelona coming right up. Let's get on the grid. Get ready to do our formation lap, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good time. If you are, and you're enjoying the race, and more of the race, if you're enjoying the session so far, don't forget to leave it a like, say hi in chat, I'll do my best to read your messages. And don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing this next week at Montreal. Car doesn't want to start. Oh, Jimmer's starting directly ahead of us. That's Jimmer in the Eddie Irvine's Ferrari. I believe the Sheddy Irvine he's being referred to. Okay, here we go. Formation lap. Thanks, Mr. Costa. There is no weaving. There is no stopping and starting. There is no excessive speed allowed on this formation lap. They're very strict with the rules. You can get penalties for weaving too much. for braking too much. So you got to be nice and steady, and you can't go too fast. I think it's roughly 130k is your maximum speed. So the trick here is to drag the brakes as long as you don't inconvenience the car ahead of you. Because dragging the brakes here in Automobilista gets heat in the brakes and also the tyres. I'm just being very cautious of not running into the guys ahead. Obviously that is Mr. Wallace in the Minardi. And Jimmy Broadbent here. Everyone's slowing up a bit for turn 4. The concertina effect taking full effect. But yep, we're now on the formation lap, guys, so we're going to go around Barcelona at reduced speed, get the car up to temperature, or attempt to get the car up to temperature, and then line up on the grid with hopefully not super cold brakes. Hopefully the start goes well. Yes, Sammy. I hope so too, mate. Although if a quarter of the field goes out, then the chances of that, the probability of all those cars being ahead of me is quite high. So I will take a quarter of the field going out because that will get us some positions. And I don't think our qualifying position is entirely representative of where we should be on the grid today. I think that we had a lot more pace than we showed in quali. Definitely judging by the practice session. I'm actually getting kind of nervous. I haven't gotten nervous before a race for a while. I'm getting actually kind of nervous.
The track temp is 23 Celsius. Okay, Dan, get ready.
Don't know why I'm getting nervous. It's a game. These are pretend cars, pretend circuits. Yeah, as I'm sure all my fellow sim racers will know in the chat, those pre-race nerves, especially when it's an online race, it's just boom, 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 boom. The heart goes, the pressure mounts. Especially with a formation lap, this is just cruel. It's just like you're driving, but you're not driving at the same time. You know? Whew. Line up in our spot on the grid. Here we go. Here we go, guys.
Go. Car right. On the left, 3 wide. Car on your right. And still there. Car right. You are clear on the right. Car on the right. Keep your line. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. Right side.
We got a Formula Peanut round the outside.
Well done, Dan. Good start.
Oh, we're very close to
Clear all round.
back of Mr. Coyne ahead of us then.
Still there. Clear on the left. The guy on your left. Clear on the left.
Woo! Take it nice and easy on the first lap. Made up a few spots already. Jim is flying up the field. I would expect no less from Sheddy Irvine. And now the drag fest. See how much wing we've taken out, see if it helps us on the straights. We have taken out quite a bit of wing, and we are going for 2 stops today, I can confirm.
On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Right side's clear.
Got him! Wing strat working. We're up to 11th. Maximum concentration. Hey, Potato, how are you, mate?
On your left side. Keep your line. Clear left.
Mr. Hardwick going for the dive there, give him the space. He's much faster than us.
Guy in front is Hardwick.
No point fighting that battle, he must have had a spin at the start or something. We just need to hang on down the straights.
Left side's clear.
Gently does it.
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The leader has just done 122.13.
Peugeot power!
You've just done 125.26.
See if we can get top 10, guys. Long race today. Whew. Sorry for the lack of commentary.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Ah, too wide. My brain's on overdrive right now. Trying to keep up with chat. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your messages.
It's now 1.1 seconds.
Very sorry, guys. I'll do my best to catch up on the straights. Whoa! No! Don't clip the grass on the final corner like that, Dan. That's not good.
That was at 124.
Broadbent's killing it. Yeah, he's going up the field. His race pace is a lot better than his quali pace. He's 5 seconds up the road already, although we did have a few battles. I'm nowhere near my ultimate pace yet. I can go a second faster on full fuel. I'm just bedding the car and I'm getting into the grips of things. Last thing I want to do is have an embarrassing bin right at the start of the race. It's a long race, guys. 42 laps. Find our rhythm, find our flow, and then we push. We have the advantage on the straights because I think we're running a lot less wing than everyone else. So as long as we can keep up before we get to the final corner, we should be good. I think Pov had a slight issue ahead of us there. Closing in.
The gap in front is now 0.42.
That's not how you attack the final corner, Dan. Are we going to be under pressure from James early behind us?
Your position, don't let him through. You've just done a 124.02.
The guy ahead of us is the guy who sneaked us for 8th place last week. With only 3 laps to go. Sorry if you haven't watched that race yet, spoilers. My focus is well and truly on him. He locks up a bit, but so do we. Half a second up on our best lap so far. Yeah, Jim is not talking too much either, I imagine. These things require so much brain power. So hopefully you enjoy the sounds of the cars today, guys. As opposed to the sounds of my voice, because it's taking a lot of concentration.
Early behind is now 0.7. Yellow flag, caution. The gap ahead is now 1.1 seconds. We think early has binned it.
Oh, James! James has binned it again. James has binned it again. Das, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you.
Come on, stay focused.
That left front is going to take a lot of punishment today, Sticky.
That lap was at 123.35. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Don't forget, we are in the dirty air here. We're going to get pushed wide a little bit. We're going to find it difficult to overtake. If we can just stick with him. He's gone!
Yellow flag in sector 2.
He's gone! Freebie! No dirty air, let's catch up to the pack ahead now. That's 11th. I'll do my best, Das. Too much curb on the inside then, unsettles the car. You can see in the delta in the bottom left of the screen as well how much time we lose.
The gap to Hardwick ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds.
5 seconds to the car behind, 3.5 seconds to the car ahead.
P11, your last lap time was 23.62.
Let's do it. You know it's serious when the tongue comes out. Bit late there. You need to get on that inside curb to really hook the car around, but not too much, otherwise it will spin the car. It's a very fine line in these things. There we go, that's more like it. Caught up by 7/10 of a second then.
You've just done 123.02. That's your best lap in this session.
Oh, hopefully Lucas.
0.40 off the pace. The gap to Hardwick in front is now 2.9.
Lucas raises a very good point though. Points in this race are as they were in 1996. Only goes down to 6th position. So you have to be in the top 6 to score a point. So if we score a point, that will be an amazing result. Top 6 against these guys. Holy. That would be one hell of an achievement, as we completely miss the apex there. And almost loop it on the exit. Wow. Every corner is an inch away from death. Or 2.55 centimeters away from death. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Okay, we didn't make any time on that lap. The gap stayed at 3.2.
That lap time was 123.37.
Oh, it's death.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Someone's got taken out ahead of us.
Yellow flag, Giampa has spun off. Green flag, sector 1.
Top 10. Top 10. Although Ciampa is a very fast guy, I doubt he'll be behind us for much longer once he gets back up to speed again, as long as he's not got damage.
The gap to Hardwick ahead is now 3.6 seconds.
Ooh, so much brain power. Yeah, Jimmy's really climbing up the field. I think he's up to 6th. He's doing real well, considering he's just jumped in maybe half an hour before qualifying and was saying he didn't want to take part because he didn't feel confident. And having a disconnecting quali as well.
Okay, Dan, the next car is Reed Edwards.
He's doing alright, eh?
This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
Yes, Mr. Spotter.
You've done a 123.58.
Oh, big lag.
Green flag sector 3. Early is now retired.
That's 3 DNFs out of 3 for Mr. James Early. He's now having a good time with this thing.
The gap to Reed Edwards ahead is now 2.9 seconds.
Rip Formula Peanut. Sorry to hear you're out, mate.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag sector 3.
Freebie, but that's Rory McDuff. He's super fast. I think he won one of the races so far this season. I can't remember which one. He'll be past us in a flash, no doubt. Okay, P9. And only 3 seconds to the car ahead.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Looks like Rory McDuff was trying to use the new circuit layout there. No, Rory, we're using the old one, mate.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
Short shifting to stop it from spinning. Get it in the apex this lap. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice.
We think that
Jimmer's off.
has gone off.
That's Jimmer.
Sector 2 is
We got Jimmer. Jimmer's dead. Up into 8th. Hopefully he doesn't have damage and he can come back again in the race. We're closing in on the guy ahead ever so slightly. Oh, Jim Jam's done the flim flam.
lap times. Just hit each and every apex. An 8th place. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That was a 123.58.
For those who hadn't already guessed, I am doing a 2-stopper today, because my front left won't love me otherwise. Rory McDuff putting the pressure on behind us now, after his earlier shortcut.
Smooth, no mistakes.
Can hear him in that Tyrrell behind me. Hopefully Jim has not got damage. I want to see him in this race.
The left front has a bit of wear.
Rory's ran wide behind us. He's not going to get the run this lap.
The gap behind is now 1.0.
Jimmy's 5 seconds behind.
The lap time was 123.44.
Man, this is intense.
We think you'll get about 23 more laps out of this set of tyres.
No. No, I won't, Mr. Spotter. No, I will not. 20? Come on. What are you drinking? I'll be lucky to get 10. That front left is haggard.
Okay, Dan, we've just cut the track.
Screen freeze. Oh, Automobilista.
Got some minor bodywork damage. It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up and stay smooth.
Car's not too badly damaged. We've still got both of our wings intact.
Left side's clear.
No, car is damaged.
Sector 3, track limits.
That doesn't count for a bin, alright guys.
Left side's clear. Just had a warning for cutting the track. Just me.
That doesn't count as a bin, that wasn't me. Okay.
The exit looks clear. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
Okay, let's do this.
Brake temperatures are fine.
Can't believe that. Wonder if anyone else had that lag as well. Onwards and upwards, guys. We're now in last position. Let's get some positions.
It looks like Wallace has stacked it. Sector 3 is clear. The next car is Wallace.
Stupid the clock is stupid, John. Especially when Automobilista decides to freeze on me for a split second and spit me into the fence. Yeah, that's great. Oh well, we got fresh tyres, we got no more damage.
Okay, Dan, there's a car exiting the pit.
Let's see what we can do.
15th place. The leader is sprinting now. He's gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.6.
Oh, looks like a few people are doing the two-stop then. And actually, we only came in a lap earlier than we expected. Gonna get Mark ahead of us. We got the pace on him. He's gonna do it all to himself. Didn't even have to make the overtake work. He just ran off the track all by himself. Nearly 3 times. 3 corners. I'm sure he's a better driver than that. Give him more credit. That final corner is so scary.
The gap behind is now 3.2, V14. The lap time was at 124.57. Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
So this is effectively a hot lap simulator now, guys. The strategy will cancel out by the time it comes around to the end of the race and everyone comes in for their stops. Hopefully. Just got to punch in the hot laps on lower fuel and fresh tyres. Oh man, I can't believe that screen freeze. I was doing alright until then as well. No more screen freeze strats, that's true.
That last lap was at
Alright John, we have got this mate. We have got this.
6 off the pace. The gap behind is now 3.6 seconds.
No one else is coming in for a stop though, that is kind of concerning. Only a few people have gone for the 2. I was thinking more people would be in by now, unless they're making it a long first stint. There we go, that feels nice. That damage, whatever it was, seems to have been fixed. A bit of gaffer tape from our Jordan mechanics.
Wallace is pitting from P30. I think he'll come out just behind you. Wallace ahead is pitting.
Okay, here begin the 2 stoppers then. Looks like Wallace is coming in.
Is the car rejoining? That lap time was 1:23.
There he is.
5.
Okay, we're back up to 13th now. Unlucky for some, hopefully not me. Oh, we've got half a minute to the guys ahead.
Front brakes are pretty hot now.
And that's not a deficit we're going to make up if they're only doing 1 stop. We don't have a second a lap. We're already on lap 18.
The gap to Wallace behind is increasing. It's now 3.2.
Pulling away from Mark behind us though, that's good. Thank you so much for sticking with the race, guys. Great to have you here. If you're enjoying it, then obviously don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, I'll do my best to read your messages on the straight, and subscribe, because I'll be going to Montreal next week, then Hockenheim, Old Hockenheim the week after that, and then the season finale in Suzuka the week after that. Some quality tracks. No Spa though, unfortunately. Apparently there's just not a decent version out there for Automobilista.
Focus on the exits. You can go faster here. P30. That was 123.46.
I was in second. I shifted down to second for some reason then. Must have mistapped my gears. Must have double shifted. Second gear is not what you want through that first corner. Third gear is aplenty. Looks like Jim is already back up to 9th. Makes you wonder where we could have been if it wasn't for that screen freeze. Actually, we probably would be back here because we still would have made a pit stop. We just wouldn't have had that spin and we wouldn't have had the extra damage. So we probably would have saved about 15 seconds, perhaps. Oh, Scott's out. Scott Beresford's out. Disconnect by the looks of things. That's rotten luck.
Wallace is getting closer. The gap is now 2.5 seconds.
That's a freebie though, up to 12th.
That lap was at 123.88.
Don't forget, if you haven't already, you can vote on whether I'm going to bin it or not. Just type into the chat exclamation mark vote yes if you think I am. Exclamation mark vote no if you think I'm not. Simple. And your votes will come up in a little box on the bottom of the screen. The random prize, there's no reward, just the satisfaction of knowing you got it right. Basically, I told you so. We're holding station with the cars ahead, they're not pulling away. But we need to be getting closer to make the strategy work, and we're not doing that. We need to be getting closer. The guy behind is closing. Oh, interesting. All the one-stoppers are going to start coming in now. They're going to be fat on fuel. Compared to our now nice light tank.
Yellow flag in sector 1, V12.
Someone's gone off. Who's that?
3.74. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is clear. The leader's pitting now.
Okay, here come the one-stoppers. We're up to 11th.
Richards is now in the lead.
Jim is only 9 seconds ahead. I think he binned it. Ooh, lock up, lock up, lock up.
The gap to Wallace behind is now 2.1.
Oh, Jim has pitted. He's not binned it. Fair enough. Oh, he pitted. Roger. Someone binned it. There was a yellow. Ah, lost half a second to Wallace behind us and he's getting closer.
The 11th.
That's a horrible lap.
Halfway home. Should be about 8 laps of fuel left. That lap time was 1:24.15. Richards is pitting.
So we're up to 11th with the pit stops. But don't forget, we all got to stop again one more time. Oh no, we don't actually. They don't have to stop at all. I do. That gap's ever getting smaller behind me.
Wallace is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.40.
He's getting closer.
There's a car leading the pit lane. Use all the track, force him to find the gap. You've just done a 1:23.65. Alright, clear on the right.
That was a very opportunistic dive there, mate. Not today. That was close. See, the rubber is starting to get laid down on the track now. There's a nice, thick, black line that is grippy. You drive off that, it's not so grippy. Racing Physics 101. Yes, potato. That line be tick. That's how you do the final corner. Although he's half a second back now, he's a little bit further away than he was last time. What was his run like?
23.56.
This is getting pretty intense now. I wonder how the strategy's going to play out. Plenty of tyre smoke up ahead. Oh, there's a wiggle behind us.
The gap to Wallace behind is increasing. It's now 1.2.
There we go. Yeah, these guys ahead, they're on a one-stop. We're not actually racing them, I don't think. Sorry for the lack of commentary, I really am, guys. My brain is just in overload right now. Trying to keep this thing on the road. I hope you're having a good time.
That lap was at 123.77.
I've got to make another stop though, Chris. That's the problem. I'm on a two-stopper, Jimmy's on a one. So I'm maybe a little bit faster than him at the moment. But it's all going to balance out, unfortunately.
We're seeing minor wear on your left front.
Nice optimism though, Chris. I wish we were closing him in. Oh! Bit wide. Bit wide. Come on, Dan. Tyres are starting to give up now.
Wallace is closing the gap. It's now 0.30.
Oh, he's closer than he's ever been behind us.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. P11, that lap was at 124.32.
Oh, running the gauntlet in turn 3 there. Tyres definitely starting to go. Spotter thinks I'm coming in for some reason, I'm not. Having a hell of a time trying to hold off Wallace behind us. Pressure. Pressure.
3.84. easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
Oh, I'm trying, Mr. Spotter. I'm trying.
Gap to Wallace behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Oh, too late, too late, too late. I'm definitely weak at this corner here. He's catching up so much time. I just can't get the grip in the longer corners. There we go. We're consistently 8 tenths, 9 tenths down on our fastest lap.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. Your lap time was at 1:23.86.
That front left has got no grip left now. You can see in the bottom right hand corner of the screen the graphic of my tyres. I think we're about to be lapped by the leaders as well.
Wallace is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.6.
Alright. Box, box, box. Box, box, box. Lewis is in the lead.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Hit this lap, in this lap. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Wallace has crashed.
Wallace has gone behind us.
The gap to Quincy in front is now 3.2 seconds.
That's the pressure off from behind. We're in 11th. We're in 11th, guys. I'm not really catching up with that guy ahead, though. Quincy. Das, you're obsessed.
Two litres left. Stay between the lines, please, Dan.
There we go. There we go. Mega stint coming up, Mooney. Nice light car, nice fresh tyres. Let's do it.
The lead car's pitting.
Whew. Lewis is on a 2-stopper as well. There we go. Okay, let's see how we go. Let's see where we come out in comparison to the cars around us.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Thank you for sticking with the race, guys. Great to have you here.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres. The brake temps are good. Blue flag. Car on your left. Clear left.
It's Jordan 1-2, but I've been lapped by my teammate who's currently the leader of the race. I don't want to get in his way. No point risking it while my tyres are still coming up to temperature.
The gap in front has increased to 19 seconds.
Head down now. There's a gap to the cars behind who are going to lap us, so solid laps. So much more grip on these fresh tyres.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Car ahead's coming into the pits. Let's see where we come out.
Place.
Make it 12th, Mr. Spotter. Oh, he's got a drive-through penalty, the guy who just came in. Speeding in the pits, I'd imagine. That's not good.
Your tyre temperatures look good.
Oh, my brain is fried.
You're pulling away. The gap behind us now, 7.8.
Should have had a stronger coffee. Also, I should have took my hoodie off in the pit stop. It's far too warm now. Obviously, it's now 5:34 AM in Brisbane. The sun is coming up. It's getting warmer. Definitely going to need a cold shower after this race. Straddle the curb on the exit there. Alrighty.
B12. That lap was a...
Yeah, James, a 2-second rest. These pit stops aren't particularly long in these cars. You don't get much chance to rest at all.
Behind us pitting.
Alright, let's put some hot laps in. You'd think I'd be good at that after doing hot lap challenges for 2 months. Plot twist, guys, this is round 8 of the DDF Racer YouTube channel Hot Lap Championship. Too wide, and there's the marbles. We were up on our best as well. Yeah, endurance racing, definitely potato. You get a minute to relax.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Let's have a look at the standings on the straight. Lulu's in 2nd. Jim is in 8th. DDF's in 12th. Although I'm pretty sure that Wallace ahead of us has to make another stop. Wide on the apex there, just couldn't hook it up. Man, I love this car. And I also hate it at the same time. I'm terrified of it, but it's so satisfying to drive.
Ahead is pitting.
There we go. See if he comes out ahead of us or behind us. That's our battle for the race. I think everyone else is on a 1-stop. They're out of reach by a long way. Too wide at the final corner.
Alright, Dan. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Your last lap time was at 1:23.33. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Looks like we got Wallace. We're up into 11th. David Wallace, Dunder Mifflin. Not of the Michael Scott Paper Company. Except it's C. Wallace, not D. Wallace, so that's that one out. Maybe it's his long-lost brother in corporate.
Wallace behind is now 3.8.
Oh, we gonna close us up. He gonna get us. Especially if we keep making mistakes at the hairpin like that. Car almost snapped loose at 250k in 5th gear then. Jeez.
123.02.
Hey Ballas, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you live as well. Thank you for your very kind words the other day on my Tuesday Thunder video. Really appreciated that comment, mate.
That's a new fastest lap for Parkin, 121.41.
That was Code Brown.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
That was a Code Brown mistake and a half.
C. Wallace spinned it.
Oh, the pressure from behind has gone. Wallace has spun.
Green flag, Sector 2. Wallace has retired.
Oh, Wallace is out. Definitely a new underpants moment. Type into the chat !underpants to get a fresh pair. One lap.
Second down in Sector 3.
36 of 42. 6-7 laps remaining. We've got 27 seconds to the car ahead, who is not going to make another pit stop. We're in 11th position with 34 seconds behind. Could this race get any lonelier right now? I thought you might like that, John. I thought you might appreciate that, mate. I think it's safe to say that two-stop wasn't the way to go today.
You've just done a 124.00.
Maybe sticking out for one stop would have helped us. But then we would have been slower, and I would have been able to fight as high as I did. It's one of those things. Ultimately, I probably would have finished in the same position anyway. Which isn't too bad. That screen freeze ruined it. Without that screen freeze and with a one-stopper, who knows, guys? We could be up there with Jimmer right now. We had the pace on him. Oh, good point, Das. With me being a lap down, yeah. Yeah, keep an eye on the position standing in the top right. Lewis McGlade also made a two-stop. See if he can catch up Lars for the lead of the race. Is that Lulu behind us? It is.
That was 123.53.
That's Lulu behind us. Let's not hold him up.
Blue flag.
Go on, Lulu. We're not in a battle with anyone. You can have that, mate. Got no hope of catching the cars ahead. We've got a massive gap behind as well. You go after that race leader. Although if you're locking up your tyres like that, I don't think you're doing much good. It just feels so against my my desire as a racer to move over like that, to just sort of roll over. I have to
The yellow.
because of blue flags. I really don't want to hold Lulu up, especially if he's going for the win. Of course, we are both Zancho drivers. We are on the same team, even though we're driving different colours. I believe Matt Richards in this race is also a Zancho driver. We've got 3 Zancho boys represent, so where are we? 2nd, 3rd and 12th. 11th even. That's kind of right. That's kind of where I expected to be honest with you. Oh, I told you I wasn't fast.
Time was 125.88. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
Let's see if we can put some decent laps in, get back to our pace again, guys. So you don't want to push too far. And bin it. Wallace has left the race. Campbell Wallace is gone. He must have given up. Three laps left. Yeah, true, Mooney. That's how I should look at it. Build my karma up, eh? Because then next time someone will move out of the way for me. Hopefully. Oh, too late again. I'm getting better at saving this car when it does break loose. I'm getting used to driving on a monitor again. That's for sure. I'm much better than I was a couple of weeks ago when I did my first race at Interlagos in this thing. But I'm still nowhere near the pace.
2 laps remaining. The lap time was at 123.71.
Two laps to go, guys. Brown flag. See if we can get a good lap. We're up on our best so far. Don't bin it at the hairpin. Close. Oh, we're a 10th down. 3rd place is a little bit too far behind us to cause any issues.
Just done at 123.15.
Oh, this will be the last lap then. You're right, Des, because we got lapped. We have to do 1 lap less. So this is actually the last lap, even though it says 41 or 42 in the top right. Which is convenient because the fuel light just came on. We would have plenty. We've got another 3 or so laps worth of fuel, but that's cutting it close. Looks like Lulu's not going to be able to get the win. 2-stopper strategy confirmed no.
like a bit of wear on your left front.
Okay, this is it. I think we're going to cross the line to finish the race now. In 11th. Couldn't get a top 10. Cruise it round, is this it? Checker flags out. Checker flags out. Yeah, there we go.
P11, that's the end of the race.
Woo.
Never mind.
Thank you, spotter. Never mind. Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. 41 laps of Barcelona. Not 40. Double podium for Zancho though, as Lewis takes second and Matt Richards takes third. We come home in 11th position. I thought maybe. Good on you, Matt. Podium for Matt there. Ah, never mind. Oh, we got people doing burnouts here. Let's have a triple Zancho. Here we go. Here's the 3 Zancho people. We've got Lewis, Matt, and Dan. Let's do a formation to the pits.
To your left side. Clear on the left, on your left. Clear on the left.
There we go. There's Matt and Lewis, our fellow Zancho boys. Coaster in, come round to the start finish straight. See you, Lewis. We're going to do some donuts on the start finish, as is tradition here, Mooney GT. Yeah, no bins. I am not counting that bin. I believe that was a bin-free race. The only reason we had any kind of issue is because Automobilista had a little bit, tiny little screen freeze. And then the car just snapped. I was still steering that way, and the car had already reacted in a different way. Donut time! I knew you counted, Das. See, I'm getting better at my donuts these days. There we go. That'll do ever so nicely. Can we blow the engine? We've definitely made the rear brakes. Oh, we're still in reverse. We've definitely made the rear brakes and the rear tyres glow bright yellow. There we go. Orange whip, 3 orange whips. Yeah, at least my donuts are getting better every race, James. That was a great race, I really enjoyed that. Engine's gonna blow, engine's gonna blow. And we hear a toasty little flame in the background. There we go! Oh, and back to the pits. So, we finished in 11th position. Not too bad. Not too bad. With a one-stopper, it could have been better. I could have been another 20 seconds up the road, which would put me maybe in 10th? 30 seconds up the road in 10th. And without that mistake and extra damage in the pit stop, that would have put us another 10 seconds up the road. So, because the pit stop was 15 instead of 7, so that is 8 seconds, and then there was the actual spin itself, maybe 2 or 3 seconds. So, theoretically, if we had a one-stop race and kept that pace with no screen freeze, we would have only just beaten Jimmer. We were right there with Jimmer today on pace, but the strategy didn't work, and Automobilista decided to... let's have a look at the full replay. There we go, guys. Who was that? Who drove real close as I was doing donuts? Who's that? I can't tell that we're going that fast. I didn't see the name come up. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I really do. I had an absolute blast. If you did, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Say hi in the chat while I'm still here, because actually I'm going to put some music on right now. Let's just fill up that background. The deafening sound of no V12 engines, I should say. There we go. Right. Time to get some breakfast and time to go and do some editing, some video editing on the DDF Racer YouTube channel, Hot Lap Challenge Championship Round 8. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in. What is coming up on the stream? Oh, it looks like my webcam's getting a bit... What's going on there? Let me just check my webcam. Okay, so it's either a case of having my webcam stuttery or Automobilista stuttery. So I'm gonna click there and go with the webcam. There we go. Always working, always working. Thank you, Costa. Thank you, James. Thank you, John. And, well, John Gunther and John Miller. Captain Underpants. Sticky, thank you for sticking around, mate. I hope you have a good day today. All the best with your real-life interviews. Very important potato, thank you as always. No strategy needed today. JT, thank you for tuning in. You can watch the replay. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit of a spoiler because you know the result now. I'm just scrolling up through the tag. Wojtek, only one bin, that's not bad. That's an Automobilista bin, that's not me. Actually, let's have a quick squiz. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving. Jimmy's left. Actually, I might do something super quick. I've been working on something in the background. Okay, how about a sneak peek, guys, just before I go? One more thing. Let's go to test day. I'm going to do this in a video. I'm going to do it properly in the future. But back in the day, in 2008, when I was a little mini DDF, I made a track for R-Factor 1. If you are old enough to remember the glory days of R-Factor 1 and R-Factor Central, the mod site, then there would have been a track called Circuit Thermalito. That was me, I designed that. That's the only track I've ever released. I love the modding scene. And I have converted it to Automobilista, and I am bringing it back to life. I'm going to do some slight tweaks to make it look a little bit better than a 2008 release track. But let's do it. Let's run a quick lap here at Circuit Thermalito and show you what we're in for, guys. Old school R-Factor 1, yes. This is... See, look, Waffin, that's me! This is a fictional track based in California. I wanted to make a fictional track that was as realistic as possible, and I thought that basically looking at real roads and making a real street circuit would have been the way to do it. So I thought, well, it'd be pretty cool if you could race a circuit around a dam. You know, like all the dam access roads and waterways and that kind of thing. It'd be a pretty cool location, lots of elevation as well. So I just googled dams, you know, dam roads, dam access roads. I think I googled something like that and came up with this circuit. It's based on a real location. You can search Thermalito on Google Maps and it will come up. You can find it, you can see the real roads. So let's go and give it a whirl. It still needs some optimization, because obviously it's from R-Factor 1, the draw distances and the reflection values need a little bit of work. Well, let's go out. Let me just pause the music actually. We are driving the V8 supercar in Automobilista, because I really like this car and it's very tricky to drive.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
Very slow first corner. We head down the straight here.
We need to get some heat into them.
I have given all of the corner names, the names of you guys. I'm going to dedicate this track to you, because when it's properly released, we're going to do a DDF Racer community event to christen the re-release of this track. We're going to do maybe a 1 hour, maybe a 2 hour enduro. Let's see what happens. We'll put some votes up on the channel and see what people want to do. Das, I'm not going to bin it on my install lap here at my own circuit. And we're heading up to turn 4, Schwarzenegger corner there, because he was the governor of California at the time. Thought it'd be nice to put a Visit California tourism sign with Arnie's face on it, because that's it. And now we go towards the best corner I've ever driven, and I am biased. Flat out, brake down into third, down the damn wall, throw it in, use the banking, and a quick flick to the right, through Circuit Thermalito Tunnel, through the access road in the dam. Got to turn it in nice and early there to get the car hooked in, because the track falls away. I'm not doing a particularly good job so far. The tyres are pretty cold. then we go down the back straight towards the Hunter Loop. Nice and early on the brakes here. Got to use the banking to turn it round again. And now we get into the fiddly section of the track. We're going back towards the dam, and you can see what I mean about things popping in. Draw distances aren't very good on this circuit because it was designed for R-Factor 1. Heading back towards the dam, and there's the tunnel we came through first time, and now slow right-hander through the second tunnel. This horrible chicane. This is why this is good for GT cars. So fiddly. And now we head towards the final corner again. And you've got to get tucked in nice and early here. Another banked hairpin. You can carry so much speed through these corners. And then I'm going to be quiet for this lap, and I'm going to let you enjoy a hot lap of Circuit Thermalito, which is coming soon.
You're locking your front left tyre a lot.
I'll try and attack it at a reasonable speed to give you more of an idea. Whew. I'll take the top of the hill flat out. Not this top of the hill, obviously, but the chicane and the run to the toilet bowl. Here we go. I love this corner. How cool is that? This isn't Barcelona, Olaf. You've missed the race. I'm just doing some bonus laps here at Circuit Thermalito, a project I'm working on. Ugh. Missed the apex big time there. Alright, so I'll do this lap, and then I'll do a cool down lap. Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think so far? Looks like a pretty good circuit, eh? I cannot wait to get you guys racing on this. We're going to break it in on the DDF Racer YouTube channel with an Enduro event. Once it's all done, I've got a few textures I might update. A few... See, things are popping in there. I need to fix that big time. That's going to be quite fiddly. Oh, missed that again. Alright, let's do a cool down lap.
That lap was a 2:09.06.
I know I can go at least 6 seconds faster than that because I've done a 2:03 here in testing before.
Your brake temps look good.
10 out of 10 would drive. Thanks, Mooney. Almost, Das, almost. Oh, when you get it right at this track, it just flows real well. I put a lot of banking into the corners
Sector 1 is 0.37
to try and help the car turn and make it feel like it's faster than it actually is. I made it wide in all the right places and narrow in all the right places. Here we go, toilet bowl corner. It's not toilet bowl corner, it's called Hole Corner. I've already given it a name, it's called Hole Corner, after Richard Hall, one of the long-time supporters of this channel. Alright, let's finish the lap, and then we'll end the stream. Yeah, this is based on real roads, but it's not a real circuit. This is something that I made, and I made it to be as realistic as possible. Like, I'll actually show you all the drains. You can see there. There's drains, and when you drive over them, they bump the car. There's cracks in the circuit. There's, let's see if we can see another one. Where is it? There it is, look. See, you can drive over manholes and it bumps the car. That's the level of detail I went to. Look at the marshals. You recognise anything about the marshals?
Sector 2.
That's my face. I put my face on the marshals. There's markings on the road where the real markings would be
Sector 2 is clear.
for the gas lines and water lines. All the tracks are to specification. And, oh, what's this? What's this? What's going on here, guys? What's this?
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Dan, where are you going? That's how you know it's mine.
That's the end of the session, P1.
Alright guys, well that is definitely the end of the stream now. That is well and truly the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Great to have you here. I will see you very soon. Look after yourselves. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. And of course, don't forget, there is a link in the description to the SoundCloud playlist, and if you want to join the conversation on Discord after the race, or in between races, there's a link to my Discord as well. Come along, have a chat. We're all pretty friendly, hey? See you guys!